Hey, I'm Bob Owens from Lone Duck Outfitters, and I'm sitting next to Sadie and Ira McCauley from Momarsh. The cool part about Ira is he wears many different hats, and one of them is a veterinarian here locally in Missouri. Ira and I are going to talk briefly about hypothermia and the things you need to take care of your dog while you're out hunting. So, Ira, tell us a little bit about hypothermia and signs to make sure your dog is safe out in the field.
Well, luckily dogs are a lot tougher than we are, so we don't see hypothermia too often. But there are some measures that hunters can take to try and help their dog from having issues with hypothermia. And then there's also some symptoms to look for that you'll see coming along as the dog's starting to struggle with it. So, probably the easiest thing that guys can do, a couple things, hunting your dog with a neoprene vest that's properly fitted so that it keeps the cold water off their skin. That can help a bunch. One that's poorly fitted doesn't help at all, probably makes things worse. So make sure you got a good fit on your vest and get your dog used to wearing it. Have them wear a vest when it's really cold. And then, other things, obviously, when it's super cold, your dog should not be constantly exposed to the horrible elements. So you don't want them standing in the ice, standing in the water. So, if you have a big boat, you're hunting out of a big boat, have some sort of a platform that they can get on that the water will drain so they're not, in the water still. Maybe a bread crate or whatever. And then if you're hunting in water, you can certainly use a product like the Final Stand that we have here, or the Invisilab like we have pictured behind us in the boxes. Those products are designed to keep your dog up out of the elements, help to keep it to where, it's less likely to have issues with hypothermia. So taking some precautions, using some products to help there on the forefront is worth doing when it's really cold.
Sure. Now, some of the signs and symptoms of your dog struggling with hypothermia, what are we looking for in the field?
Yep, so, guiding through habitat flats, deal with lots of dogs, lots of people, lots of different circumstances, and we don't see hypothermia that often, but when we see it, probably the first thing that we notice is the dog doesn't want to go anymore. They're just feeling pretty crummy, and then as things progress, you'll start to see disorientation, and we'll start to wobble, all those kinds of things. And when you see those things, there isn't any point in trying in the field remedies like pouring hot coffee on something and putting it around them or any of that. You just need to wrap things up, get them out of the elements, and get them to your truck or somewhere where you can start working on warming up that core temperature.
Sure. What are some things that they can do to bring that core temperature up? Is it just drying them off and getting them in the truck? And getting them home?
Certainly drying them off and then getting them in a warm environment is probably the most effective thing you're going to be able to do out in the field. If you had some warm soup or something, obviously that's not going to hurt them. But yeah, just trying to get them warmed up and getting them out of the elements and dried off is probably the best thing you can do.
Very good. Well, Ira, thank you for that tip. Sadie was pretty easy going for us, so thank you. And make sure I'm going to link up some of Ira's products, like these products over here, the Invisilab and the Final Stand, as well as his website, so you can check out more. Make sure to subscribe to the our YouTube channel, and thank you again for all your knowledge. Appreciate it.